What's going on, YouTube? It's Vaping with Hack back at you again. Sorry it's been a while since I've gotten out a review, but I've been pretty busy with my band and a few other things have been going on lately, but I am back, and so sorry it's been a while since I've had a review. Speaking on this giveaway that we had, I'm still waiting on Vicky and Chris to email me. I haven't gotten anything back from them yet. So I'm gonna give them about 2 more days, and if I don't get an email from them with their shipping address and stuff like that, we're just gonna pick 2 more winners. So Chris Kemp and Vicky, God, I can't remember your name, but you're the only Vicky on my is subscribed to me. Y'all need to hit me up. My email's in the description, and let me know your name and shipping info and all that stuff, and so I can get these RDAs sent out to you. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about the H-Atty Rda by Blitz Enterprises, Blitz Enterprises. This is a really cool RDA. I have it on my Jax Box Series 3D printed box, which I'm going to be doing a review for. If you like the Velocity RDA, I think you're going to really enjoy this RDA. This has, it's a 2-post deck, and instead of the Allen key screws, it actually has Phillips screws, which I like, and they work very well. This also has your side airflow, and it also has bottom airflow, kind of like a Kennedy, something like that. But anyway, I really enjoy this RDA. It's really nice. I'm a big fan of the Velocity RDA, so this one's kind of really up my alley. Right now, I have a, let me see, I believe it is a 10 wrap Anarchist wire, around 3mm bit, and I think it ohms out to like a 0.4, and this is on a series box, like I said before. But I have the airflow closed off about halfway on either side. The bottom airflow cannot be closed off, it's completely open, but I'm going to take a hit off of it, and then we'll dive down close. We'll look at the box, how it's packaged, and then I'll show you the RDA, and then we'll go back up top. I'll let you know my final thoughts on it, but let's take a toke off of it. Man, this thing is really nice. It really nice flavor, and it also can produce a lot of vapor as well. Really nice, really nice. So let's dive down close. I'll show you the box. We'll go through all the normal stuff. I'll give you a little specs on it, and then we'll get back up top and talk about it a little bit. Stick in there with me. Okay, guys, this is the box that comes in. As you can tell on the front, this is the stainless steel. This is the box. Has the Blitz logo on it and everything like that. Just a normal box that it gets shipped with here. So we'll take this out, and I'll show you how it comes packaged. This is how it comes. It comes in a nice plastic case here. Really nice. 4 magnetic doors here holding it on. You can take this off, and you can remove your RDA if I can get it out here. It's kind of a tight fit to get it in, but we'll set that to the side and I'll show you what it comes with. It comes with a 510 adapter, which is threaded. You can thread into the top cap, and you can put your 510 drip tips in. It also comes with a thing of spares, some spare O-rings, some spare Phillips head screws, and that's about all it really comes with in the box. But let me set that to the side. We'll take a look at the RDA here. This is the H-Atty RDA here. I got the airflow shut off, but as you can tell, a really beautiful RDA. You have your kind of H pattern airflow on the bottom with your H pattern airflow on the top, and it is on either side. Sorry, this is a little dirty. I've been vaping on it. Has a really nice protruding 510 pin. You also have your Blitz Enterprises, your H-Atty logo on the bottom, and I do believe this center pin is adjustable. You have a really nice wide bore Delrin drip tip here. Really nice. I like how it's kind of the curved nature of it. Very nice to vape with. It's very nice on your lips and everything. And has a pretty wide bore there. I would think at least 10 millimeters. I got to get my calipers from downstairs and I can see how big everything is. But anyway, the drip tip is threaded in. So you can take this out, thread it out, and then you can see the drip tip. Now, I'm going to try to pull this out here. There we go. Here's your airflow adjustment. It has a really nice bulky O-ring on it. It really seals it in. It has very tight tolerances, which is really nice. And you can see the airflow cut out. So this would be for dual cool. You can see through it. It's the same on either side. You can also run this in single cool mode. But keep in mind, if you run it in single cool mode, the bottom airflows both will still be open. You can't shut the bottom off, but you can tell how this is set up here. Really nice design. I really like the way it looks here. Now, I'm going to have to put this back on my mod here so I can pull the top cap off. But like I said, you can see the patterns on the top and the bottom of your airflows here. Okay, now you can see my build and what it looks like. But you can tell right here, this is your bottom airflow. So you really want to try to keep your cotton pushed to the sides so this airflow is completely open. It's got a really nice airflow on the bottom. I would say it's at least 5 millimeters wide by 2 millimeters thick here. And then you also can see the big airflow on the bottom. You can even vape this with the top airflow shut all the way off and it's still very enjoyable. Like I said, this is a 2-post RDA here. So you have your positive and your negative with 2 holes on either post for your negative and positive leads. So like I usually do, I put one in the top and one in the bottom of the other post hole. But like I said, I believe this is a 10 wrap. But has a really nice deep juice well. I would say probably at least 5 mil, 6 mil. And you can see your the positive pin also has a peak insulator around the bottom here. But really not much to it. It's really nice. You have your it has a real nice double O-ringed base here. Really it has a pretty tight fit, so you're going to want to make sure to lube up the O-rings with some juice so you don't possibly tear them. I haven't had any issues, but just lube them up real good and it fits really nice. It also has, just like the Velocity here, if you can see here, it also has this protruding part. And that is also cut out in the top cap, if I can find it here. Yeah, you see where it's cut out right there? And that's so when you put your top cap on, slide it over the top and you can pretty much turn it and it clicks into place. And it's not going to move on you. So really nice RDA, really good flavor. It's just a really good all-around RDA. If you like the Velocity, I would suggest picking this up. But just put your top cap back on and you can thread your drip tip back on and you're ready to go. Just twist and you can adjust. That opens up all the way on one side. It's open up on the other side. Twist around again. And when you open up on this side, it will be closed on that side for single cool. So very nice. Really enjoyable. Like I said, I showed you the bottom. Also, really nice protruding 510 pin. So I would say that you can run this on a hybrid top cap. I've ran it on mine, on my Noisy Cricket. And then it works well with, you know, any adjustable or spring-loaded 510 connections. All right. Also, I just wanted to give you a kind of a short close-up of this box that I'm going to be reviewing here. This is a Jack's box, 3D printed pistol grip box here. This is really a one of a kind in this color. They make them in different colors, but this is the only one that the guy made in this color. So it's kind of a little rare box that he makes, but really nice box, very well done. I'm going to have a review on that coming up very soon. It also has a spring-loaded 510 with Fat Daddy on top. Really nice firing switch here, which goes into the mod, but it's still really nice and clicky. I'm going to have a review for that coming up soon. I just kind of wanted to give y'all a little sneak peek at it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go back up top, talk about it a little bit more, let you know what the price I purchased it for, and I'll have all the where I purchased it, the link and everything in the description, and just let you know how I feel about this RDA. So y'all stick in there with me, guys, and I'll see you back up top. Okay, guys, we're back up top here. I just wanted to speak with you a little bit more about this RDA, let you know some of the pros, some of the cons about this RDA, let you know how much I paid for it, and give you a little bit more info on it. I also wanted to let you know, with this having bottom airflow, you kind of want to just be a little bit careful how you drip. So I was going to kind of show you how I drip this RDA. Again, I'm dripping Betty here by Pinups. It's just one of my favorite vapes. And usually what I do is it has a pretty open spot in the middle. I honestly just drip about 6 good drops right there in the middle. You don't want to fill it up too much because it will run into the bottom airflow and come out these bottom airflow holes there. But if you just drip about 5 drops, 6 drops right there in the middle, it gets to each wick very well, and you're good to go. So you don't really have to paint this RDA where other ones with bottom airflow, you kind of have to paint it and not over drip. You can drip through the drip tip and just hit it 6 times, and you're usually pretty good, and it doesn't have a problem with leaking. It will leak if you lay it on its side, but I've never had it leak just standing up. So, because I'm not real big on RDAs that leak a lot, I can't stand it. Juice is a pet peeve to me, so if it's all over my stuff, I really can't stand it. But anyway, I'm going to take another hit off this thing, and we'll go over some pros and cons. Man, this series box puts out a lot of power. Wow. Really nice vapor production as well, and it doesn't suffer from flavor loss either. When it's wide open, it isn't as flavorful as the Velocity RDA, but the Velocity, even when it's wide open, I don't believe it has as much airflow as this H-Addy. So it does lose a little flavor all the way. Like I said, I like to keep mine about halfway shut off on the top airflow, so it restricts it down just enough for me, and it keeps the flavor really nice. But some pros and cons on this. The pros is the machine quality of this piece is very good. I purchased this for, I believe, $39.99, but I believe they might have went down on price a little bit. I'll put the links in the description of the more trusted websites that are the cheapest. So yeah, I paid about 39 bucks with it, and I believe that was with shipping and everything included. So the price point's really good for it. The machine quality on it is excellent. Not the only sharp edges that you really have on this RDA are on the airflow control on the corners, which you really can't help that they're a little sharp because they do come down to a point. I would have liked to seen if they would have put a little radius on the on each of the corners and just knocked them down just a little bit. But really, if you this really isn't going to cut you or anything unless you're being just not careful at all and just kind of, throwing it around in your hands or something while you're messing with it. I haven't had an issue. I'm not too keen on drip tips that thread in because possibility if you get any shards or anything like that coming off the threading. But the threading on these are done very well, and they did have a couple small burrs on them, especially on the 510 threaded adapter, which can easily be just picked off with your fingernail. It was just from machining, and it comes off relatively easy. Like I said, the pro on it, machine quality. Another pro is the two-post deck, man. Ever since the Velocities came out, it really has turned the RDA, people making RDAs into another level. The two-post, I just think it's the best and the easiest deck to build on, especially for beginners or even for the advanced vapors. This one has nice size, at least 2 millimeters, possibly 2.5 millimeters holes in each post, so you could easily put your fused Claptons or your A-Ling coils or anything like that, your twisted coils into these posts without a problem. Also, another pro on this is I do like that they are Phillips head screws, little grub screws. I like the Allen keys, but they seem to strip out, and these screws actually have done very well in my opinion. I've seen other reviewers that have said that you have to be careful with them. I'm not getting that same problem that they are. I've been able to take my my small little instrument screwdrivers and really torque them down hard and not had an issue with any slipping. One issue is that I believe vapors have, especially when they're using something with a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips head screwdriver or even an Allen key. I think a lot of times us vapors, we're smokers, so we kind of get impatient. And I believe that if people would do more due diligence with picking out the correct screwdriver, they won't have as many issues with stripping screws. Not all screwdrivers are created equal, okay? There's different sizes. You need to pick the correct screwdriver to fit your application. I'm not going to give this a con for screws, for a Phillips head screw, just because other people can't look in a drawer where they keep their screwdrivers and pick the correct screwdriver. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. Even if you're building a stupid fucking RDA, use your brain, pick the correct screwdriver, and use it, and you won't strip your shit out. Sorry, that's just a pet peeve of mine. I see so many fucking reviewers giving things cons because the fucking screws strip out. I've had some of the shittiest clones that are known on Reddit and everything else for the shittiest screws in the world, and I've never stripped fucking one. And it's because I use my fucking brain and I use the correct tools. You gotta do a little bit more due diligence than that. But anyway, now this is a subjective con. Some people aren't gonna like the bottom airflow because it can leak. Like I said, anything worth doing is worth doing right. So if you're going to buy an RDA with bottom airflow, make sure you wick it correctly. Make sure your wicks aren't laying over the top of the airflow, because then the juice is going to go straight down the bottom airflow and it's going to go all over your mod, and you're going to be going, why the hell is this leaking? And also, don't just be, taking a full 30 mil syringe thing right here and just dumping the whole thing in there and thinking it's going to be fine. With other RDAs, you can get away with that. You can't get away with that on a bottom airflow RDA. You have to be a little more cautious. Other than that, I don't have any cons for this RDA. It's all pros in my opinion. It's a great RDA. I think Blitz Enterprises or whatever did a very good job on this RDA. So, anyways, I think that's gonna about do it, guys. You know, sometimes in some of my videos, I might say something that goes against the grain, you know, but I'm not here for other reviewers. I'm not here for, you know, to please anybody except my subscribers, and I want to try to, you know, give people my opinion and my experience with a product. So, you know, I'm sure some people are going to be like, you know, well, you know, all these other reviewers might have had issues with screws and this, that, and other, so they can't be wrong. But I promise you, don't look at a don't really look into the cons so much when it comes to screws or something like that. You know, if you're going to purchase something, take pride in it. And I think it's a lot easier for other reviewers that you know, they've put their work in. I understand that. And they get products to review. So I think it's a lot easier for them to just beat the fuck out of it to see when something fails. To us other vapors that pay for our stuff, you know, you want to take care of it. So, you know, just be cautious when you're doing things. Use the right tools for the right job, and I don't think you will have a problem. But anyways, guys, I hope this review helps y'all. I hope that that if you have the money for this thing, go out and get it. It's a really nice RDA. I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. Also, we have another giveaway coming up I wanted to talk about, and this is really exciting. I want to do a giveaway for, I don't know, we did 100 and then we did 250. What if we did 400? When we get to 400 subscribers, I'm going to give away my black Noisy Cricket. And I think that's an awesome giveaway, man, because the Noisy Cricket is just an amazing mod, and I think anyone would love to have it. So, yeah, when we get to 400 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Noisy Cricket. And so all you have to do is comment down in the comment box below, and just tell me if you would be interested in it. Let me know what you would like me to do on my channel. If you would like me to look into anything else, just give me any information that you might would like to see on my channel. But also, you know, like I said, just if you want to be entered, say, hey, Jake, or hey, Hacked, because my name's Jake, by the way. Nice to meet you. But yeah, if you wanna be in that giveaway for the Noisy Cricket, say, hey, Hacked, or hey, Jake. Make sure to enter me in, and I'll do that. And let me know kind of what y'all would like to see in the channel, man, because I really want to grow this channel, and I want to do it for vapors. You know, I'm a vapor, and I want to do it for vapors, and I want to do it for, you know, new vapors and possibly smokers that are, you know, looking at reviews to see if they'd be possibly wanting to get into vaping. But like I said, we're going to have that giveaway, so be looking forward to that. Also, like the video, make sure you're subscribed. That's a way to get in the giveaway. And also, if you want to, if you think it's cool and you want to share it with your friends, share it around, man. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate everybody doing that. But also, like I said, we have a review on this Jack's box coming up. And we also have a really cool review that I think y'all are going to think is awesome. When I found it, I was totally thrilled when I seen it. But it is a Velocity, like RDTA, pretty much. So it's kind of like a Genesis atomizer. So it has the Velocity dripper deck on top with holes in the bottom of the deck. And you actually put your wicks through the deck, and it has a small 2.5 millimeter tank on the bottom that your wicks drip down into. And it's, you know, pretty much siphons the juice up from there. Really, really cool atomizer, and I think y'all are going to really enjoy that. So anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with me for this long review, and share it around, like the video, make sure to be subscribed, comment down below if you want to be entered in for that awesome black Noisy Cricket, and we'll catch y'all next time, guys. Thank you so much, fam. Take it easy.